Hi, this is Dave. One. We're going to take a look at the shoulder. Now, there are many people who actually suffer from shoulder problems, and normally when you go to a physiotherapist, sports therapist, or anybody connected in that field, a lot of them will tell you that it's actually got to do with the rotator cuff. Well, we're going to say it's not the rotator cuff, stupid, because what you've got to do is look at exactly what the problem is with the shoulder. Now, if you think that it's a rotator cuff, or somebody tells you that's a rotator cuff, especially a therapist, ask them which muscles of the rotator cuff is it. I have to remember there are four, okay? There are supraspinatus, there's infraspinatus, teres minor, and subscapularis. Each one of them does a specific action and has a specific range of movement. Now, most times when you get a therapist and they say it's a rotator cuff, what they're doing is they're knowing that the shoulder is a stabilizer, which is the rotator cuffs. And you'll find that because it's stabilizing, it also therefore gets injured. Well, often it doesn't get injured. It's a stabilizer, so it stabilizes in injury as well. So therefore, when you get a true shoulder problem, the rotator cuff lock up to prevent further damage. It's not that it's actually damaged at all. So therefore, you've got to remove the stabilizers to find the underlying problem. And most people don't actually look at that. They just go rotator cuff. Well, when people come to me at Therapy Room 1, I say to them specifically, and if they've been referred, whether it's by a doctor, consultant, another therapist, I say, which muscle of the rotator cuff are you talking about? And if you actually don't know which one it is, well, then maybe it's not rotator cuff. And that's what you've got to think about. So when you go to see a therapist, and they say it's a rotator cuff injury, ask them specifically, which rotator cuff is it? And if they actually don't know which one it is, maybe it's not the rotator cuff. We'll see you soon.